Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to your football predictions. So I've been a little bit all over the place with these videos because there's been football on literally every day over the Christmas period. The last prediction as I did was for Boxing Day. These predictions are for New Year's Day. And also you're getting a bit of a double whammy. I actually posted my Newcastle versus Brighton vlog earlier this evening, so make sure you go check that out as well. If we have a quick look at my predictions from Boxing Day, I thought that Spurs would win. They actually won 5-2 in the end. I went for Huddersfield Stoke 1-1. I was right. I got a correct score for a change. Liverpool Swansea. I thought Liverpool would win. They actually won 5-0. Newcastle versus Man City. I was a little bit hopeful with the 1-1, but it was actually just 1-0 Man City, so I wasn't too far off in the end. As always, you guys did better than me, and 3 people got 2 correct scores. They were Sam, Thomas and Jack NUFC. So I've put their YouTube links down in the description. Make sure you go and subscribe to them. I already have. And let's look at the predictions for New Year's Day. So first up, and the first game of 2018 on the 1st of January at 12:30, we have Brighton taking on Bournemouth. I suppose a bit of a South Coast derby. Brighton currently sitting in 12th. Bournemouth currently sitting in 14th. So Brighton, last 2 games, I mean, they lost against Chelsea 2-0, and then they drew with Newcastle today 0-0. We've got Bournemouth, that's who I said, are in 14th. Of their last 5 games, they've had a hard run. They lost against Man Utd, they lost against Liverpool, they lost against Man City, they then drew against West Ham, and they actually beat Everton tonight 2-1. So although they've had a very tough run of the last 5 fixtures, getting the win against Everton today is pretty big for them. The 2 teams, it's a hard one to call, this one. I think it could go either way. They're both sitting in the part of the table where anyone can beat anyone, so to predict one way or the other is quite a tough ask. I'm going to give it to the home team. I'm going to go Brighton to win 1-0. Next up, on the 3 o'clock game, we're going to be looking at is Stoke taking on Newcastle. So Stoke are currently in 15th, Newcastle in 16th. So Stoke drew with Huddersfield on Boxing Day, like I said, and they lost 5-0 to Chelsea today. Stoke haven't had a great defensive record so far, and I'm hearing they've got a few injuries that aren't helping either. Newcastle, so the other week we beat West Ham away. That was an amazing away day for me. We then went on to lose against Man City on Boxing Day and then drew with Brighton 0-0 today. I was at the game. It was a very flat, poor performance from Newcastle. After the last 2 performances, I thought we did pretty well. I was hoping today would grab the 3 points. A point is a point. But at the same time, I was hoping we could have done a bit more. So going over to Stoke, I'm hoping we can bring back the energy we had in that West Ham game and go and do it at Stoke. So I'm going to back Newcastle. I'm going to go 2-1. It's in that zone of the league where anyone can beat anyone. So it's hard to predict it. Could be a draw. Stoke could nick it. But I'm hoping if we can play like we did against West Ham, we can grab the win in that one. And the 5:30 game on New Year's Day, we've got Everton taking on Man U. Everton currently in 9th, Man U currently in 3rd. After their draw today, Chelsea moved into 2nd place. So Everton, last 5 games, they won 2, they drew 2, and then they lost against Bournemouth today, as I mentioned. Man U, last 3 games they've played, they've drawn all 3. So you can see how they've now slipped down into that 3rd position, including the 0-0 against Southampton just today. So, Rooney playing against Man U. It wouldn't surprise me if he grabbed a goal. It's at Everton, so they had the advantage. Can Man U break out of this drawing streak to get the win? Everton, I suppose you could say, dipped in form slightly after winning 2, drawing 2, losing 1. I think Man U, it could go either way again. It's becoming a common theme in this video. I'll back Man U 3-1 win with Rooney getting the goal for Everton. And for our final prediction of the video, we're moving past New Year's Day, past the Tuesday and onto the Wednesday night because Arsenal are taking on Chelsea. Arsenal currently in 6th place, Chelsea now in 3rd, as I mentioned earlier. Of Chelsea's last 5 games, they've won 4, drawn 1. Arsenal are currently 4 points off the Champions League spots, and of their last 5, they've won 2 and drawn 3. So I've mentioned this before with Arsenal, you know, if they want that Champions League spot, they need to be beating the higher end teams as well, not just everyone below them. And I think Chelsea, it's a derby, it's a massive derby, and sometimes Arsenal, you know, pull it out the bag. Obviously on form with Chelsea being in 3rd. Would I give it to the away team? Or can Arsenal do it? I feel like I should just back Chelsea, but for some reason, something's telling me that Arsenal are going to do something. So I am going to back Arsenal to win 2-1 for that one. And that is it, guys. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. Those are my predictions up there. Sometimes when I do these videos, there's a few games when you can be like, yeah, they're going to win, they're going to win. Honestly, I think with these ones, I've got no idea. So let me know down in the comments what your predictions are. Remember, whoever wins, I will shout out in the next video. So drop a like, subscribe if you are enjoying. I've seen loads of comments from you guys. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and so on. So thank you for all of the nice comments I've been getting at the minute. I hope you all had a great Christmas, and I hope you all have a great New Year as well. New Year's Day is only in a day and a half's time, so you don't have long for your predictions, so get them in as soon as possible. And again, thank you for watching, thanks for the great year, and I'll catch you later.